Hey boys, what's going on? It's Ordinary here. This is episode 25 as the GM of the Phoenix Coyotes. Last episode was our off-season episode after winning the Cup. We did some signings. We fixed our goaltending for the future. We picked up that prospect goalie from Chicago, and we set our lines for the preseason. This episode's going to be a lot of regular season simming. Fucking with the lines depending on how we're doing, that kind of thing. We don't need to worry about the preseason, I don't think, too much. I mean, these teams don't even play their real lines, so we'll see. This is a big win. Dolphins got 6 assists in 3 games. Holy. So pretty good. 3-0-1 so far. Looks like Skinner and Dolphin are playing good together on that first line. I remember we swapped Galchenyuk down to the second line. If that ends up being a bad decision, I might switch him with Yakupov. We'll see. But Skinner, 15 points in the preseason. That's really, really good. Look at that. Holy, look at that. So if we can continue rolling with that, that is big time good. He's got the most assists in the league and the most goals in the league right now, so he hasn't done too much for us since we picked him up, but hopefully this is the year he turns it around. Okay, let's hit some scouting up before we do anything. So, we drafted... Who the hell did we draft? I wanted to draft a goalie, but I decided that we weren't going to. And I drafted somebody else. Was it a forward or a D? Here, let's take a look at what we've got in the system here and what we're going to try to pick up. Alright, in the system. Forwards. Sort by actual potential. So Ernie, he will crack our roster. I mean, he's 78 at 23 years old. He'll eventually be something. Yurko, he probably will. He's only got, a year or two to get better. Zanin definitely will. Is that the player we drafted? I think maybe. Let's see. First round, 8th overall, 2018. Pretty sure it's past 2018. It's an old draft pick. Joey Hishin. He could even be playing right now. Gardner. Now we're kind of looking, so we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good forward prospects. On D we have just 2, and none of them are very good. And in goal we got Asham, who, I mean, it kind of is a waste to be putting him down there. But we have Byzantine and Smith, right? So maybe this is the year we get rid of Smith. I mean, he's still... No, I don't know. I don't want to bung up this guy's stars and make him red. Because he's got to be listed as a backup if he's 82, right? Huh. You guys will have to let me know what you think about this. We have 3 goalies that should all be playing in the NHL. But it's tricky because you don't want to get rid of any of our other goalies, you know what I mean? Like, we want to hold on to Smith because he's our best goalie. We want to play Byzantine because he's 85 overall and is 4 stars, so this is his last year to jump. 85 isn't even bad. And then we don't want to mess up the progression of that goalie we just picked up. So, tricky stuff. But I feel like we should be drafting D regardless. We have 2 in our farm league, so let's get some actual ones. Actually, I feel like we have more than 2. I'm gonna go to trade negotiations and see from here instead what we're rocking with for D. Huh, no. Okay, so we're drafting D. Let's go, game. Okay, D from the dub. Who's there? Got 4 first rounders. That's pretty good. 3 weeks. I want. There we go. 6 weeks. Alright. So let's hit up this regular season sim then. We'll go to Halloween. Skinner, counting on you, buddy. 15 points. Yakupov was a +9. He had a bunch of points as well. Dauphin looked like he was playing well. If we can keep that rolling, that's perfect for us. Well, we won. I mean, no one's going to be getting 8 points that game, but we won. Couple of big loss though. Hanowski's putting some points up for us though. A couple of divisional games here to start the season. Good year for rookies. Hanowski leading the team in goals. Skinner, I guess, used up all his points in the preseason because they're 3 games. He's not up on that leaderboard. Galchenyuk is though. 2 assists on the second line. 4 assists now, so he's got 4 points in 4 games. Ooh. Where's Dauphin on those assists? Yikes. Can't be dropping these games this early. Good preseason. We had a good preseason, and now it's just an average regular season. Another loss there. Fuck. Our best plus minus is even. Yikes. That is not good. We'll finish up these 2 games and take a look at individual stats, because 4-3-2 isn't very good. It's gonna be tough to make the playoffs if we keep posting those kind of numbers. McKinley's got a lot of goals. He's up there in the league too. Points, no one. Our goalies are splitting games, so they each have 2 wins. We're 3rd in our division, but we're right there. You know what I mean? Like, it's too close. Stats Central. Let's get these player stats. Actually, let's get team stats to see if we're scoring, if we're just letting goals in. Okay, goals for per game. We are 13th, so it's not like we're bad, but that's not good either, right? Goals against per game. Okay, we're letting in a lot of goals, so our defense isn't getting it done for us. Power play percentage, 11th, so 20% is a good power play. We're basically at 20%. Penalty kill percent, 15th. 85 is good, somewhere around here. 10th would be good. We are down in 15th, so our penalty kill could be a little bit better. So it's like our defense, our penalty kill, just keeping pucks out of our net. And let's see if... First we'll take a look at our player stats, see if anyone's really shitting the bed. Bedker, Vermistrov, here we go, points. Galchenyuk's got 10 points in 9 games on that second line. That's really good. McKinley's got 9 points in 9 games on that second line. Dauphin's got 7. Skinner, Yakupov's only got 5 points on the first line. So maybe we swap him with McKinley, because McKinley's bearing a lot. But he's got to be getting lots of assists from Galchenyuk. So I don't like Yakupov on the first line right now. Hanowski on the third line's crushing it. Graham Morris is playing good too. We got a lot of good right wingers right now. Too many to have Yakupov shit in the bed on that first line. And Graham Morris is getting some sort of progression here. He's up to 87, so he can take that first line spot, no problem. Everything else looks good. Kucherov, How's he playing on that fourth line? He's better suited to. So he's only got 1 goal. He's a -1. He's better suited to be playing up. You know what I mean? But who are we gonna swap him with? Bedker maybe. And we have no one to bury on that third line then. Hanowski's getting goals though, so he can be the sniper. Bedker's 28, so I don't want to just relegate him to that fourth line already. But he's only got 2 points playing on third line. Yeah, we'll try this out. Defense, we need to shake up here. Gormley, what's your plus-minus at, buddy? -1, 4 assists, and Stone is -1, 1 assist. So maybe Stone, we swap you out with some sort of offensive player like Ekman Larson here. So it looks like Yandel was a big part of our decor, a little bit. Stone and Moore. Let's see, are you both right-handed? And Moore is left-handed, so that's good to have it like that. Gormley, left-handed. OEL, also left-handed. But for a shot, it would be okay to have him on the right point, opened up like that. CC, right-handed. Summers, left-handed. So that's good. Just swapping out Stone with Ekman Larson there. Power play. I liked our power play. But I feel like we're missing some of our really good players, like Grummet Morris. What's his shot at right now? His skating and his defense is what's crushing. So maybe it's okay that he's not on the power play. Yeah. We don't need 3 snipers though. No one's gonna. So what we're gonna do is this. We need someone to feed these guys. Who's got better? Who's got the better face-offs? 78 for Dauphin. 70. So we're gonna leave Dauphin in the middle. McKinley. We got a playmaker. Hanowski is like just a all-around kind of good guy. He's got a decent shot and decent puck skills, so he can do it all. And then who are we gonna have centering these though? Because Hanowski's a right wing. Pretty sure McKinley's also a right wing. Yeah, but he's got 79 face-offs, so he can take that. I don't know why Ekman Larson is down here, but I will believe it. But I'm going to swap him with Stone. Okay, and then our penalty kill we were having a little bit of issue with. Dauphin and Grummet Morris, which is killer. These guys are like in the 90s, right? And yeah, 91 and 92. Stone and Summers. See, I feel like even though Summers is DFD, Gormley would be better up there. And Galchenyuk, 89. Skinner, 85. Let's drop Skinner from here. I mean, it says Yakupov and Skinner, but like, who do we have that's more of a grinder kind of guy? Hanowski, third liner. Hayes is power forward. Let's go with Hanowski. He's been doing good things for us, so we'll keep him on there. Three-man PKY. No, this should be Hanowski. Or Grummet Morris, I mean. Okay. Then what are we looking at for extra attackers? Galchenyuk. No, we need someone with a good shot. Where is Dauphin? There it is. And Yakupov has been doing shit for us. So we will turn it into Skinner. Okay, I'm good with this. We got Smith and Byzantine as the 1-2 punch, which is very good. Their numbers aren't very good this year, but hopefully we can turn that around. Do another quick month of simulating. Get up to December. Come on, bury some boys. And that little win there, 2-1. Take it. Look, I don't think we need to make any trades. We've got all the pieces. I mean, we could use a bona fide like defensive stud, but our decor is pretty balanced. I mean, 86 to 83 is pretty good. We could use like an 88 on that first line with Gormley or Stone or something, but I like how it is now. We're winning games now, 7-4-2. McKinley just burying goals every game, it looks like. Yeah, a couple more there. Jesus. Alright. Back to the scouting. Do we want to continue scouting these guys? There's 4 of them. They say first round. It's not like top 5 or top 10 or anything. So we'll see if there's any real defensive studs we want to scout. Otherwise, WHL does look like the best bet. More bang for our buck. There's 4 in there. Alright, we were going to December. Ooh. Shut out by the Canucks. Yikes. But our plus minus is turning up. I mean, got you at least at a +5. Our best isn't even anymore. Panthers have a decent record this year. Oh, they got us. Fuck me. As soon as we start winning some games, we start dropping some games right after. No, big loss. Perfect. Ooh, that's a good record for the Leafs. Oh, and we smoked them too. So 18 games it took to get someone to 10 goals, which is actually pretty good. It would be better if he... Ooh, we lost 4-6. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of goals. Man, we can't be letting in all... Like, jeez. Look at a couple games where we let in 3 goals in a row and we still win. Like, we're scoring goals, but we're not keeping them out of our net. And then I say that we'll get a 2-1 win. Jesus. I feel like we got to have some good depth goal scoring right now. Because McKinley's been at the top and he barely moved. He's only 3 away from leading the league. But I bet if I were to go like this, we'll see a lot of guys at like 11, 10, 9, 9, something like that. $11, 8, 7, 7. Do we? I'm pretty sure we have McKinley playing on the. Or is he playing second line left winger? He could be. Dauphin not playing so hot, buddy. And what I'm gonna do is go back into here and just try this. Just going purely by overalls. How long has this been so far? 19 minutes. Let's get up to Christmas. Our AHL team is playing on Christmas. Poor guys. Shut him out. Perfect. Underway Smith. So Smith's got 8 wins for us. Byzantine's got 5. Stone racking up the Pims. I mean, 22 penalty minutes over how many games we played isn't bad at all. Oh, we got a fighting major that game. But if you look at penalty minutes leaders on every other team, it's going to be higher. Yeah, they're 40. Did we win that? I wasn't paying attention. Shit. No, big loss. Jesus. Alright, boys, let's keep some pucks out of our net. Because we're about to be shopping around for a defenseman here. Maybe getting rid of Yandel wasn't the best decision I've ever made, but I mean, we needed that depth and picking up and staying as a good team consistently. You know what I mean? Like, we can't run with the same core like 10 seasons in a row, because when those players start dropping off or retiring, your team's going to blow big time. But 17, 10, and 5 is such an average record. I mean, we crushed last year. We didn't have the best regular season, though. I mean, I would definitely. I'm going to say that I wasn't expecting to make the playoff or the Stanley Cup Finals last year, but we did, and we took home the cup. That was a pretty big deal. So there's finally a top 10 defenseman, Samson. There's another one, Chinkevsky, Sadikov, and 3 of these. Oh wow! So the WHL is even getting more first-round defensemen here. We got 3 top 10s and 2 first-rounders. So we're gonna just keep scouting these WHL D-men. I mean, there's a good chance we'll get one of the 5. So one day till we're at Christmas. Going out on a good note. McKinley only had 2 goals that month, but Galchenyuk seems to still be putting up points steady. We don't have anyone on the leaderboards of anything anymore, but it's good if we're just getting our team, what's it called? Group effort, just depth. We are leading our division, but just barely. We're actually leading our conference, but just barely. So I guess our record isn't too shitty, but if you look over at the East, 43 points. There's teams with 47, 46, 45, and 44. So we'd be 5th in the East. So it looks like the East is a little bit tougher than the West this year, which is it's kind of good to see, because I remember that one year the Pacific had like 5 teams that were better than any other team in the league when we were simulating, and that was kind of stupid. Do we want to just keep simming? Like, ooh, what's this trade? San Jose's first round pick. Is that in 2 prospects for Weiss and Gostad? Does that mean Detroit's second again? Detroit 5th. They're not too bad. They are out of a... No, they're in wild card spot right now, so... Huh. I want to take a look just to get some exciting stuff in this video rather than just straight sim. Oops, I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go here. Take a look at any defensive prospects we can put on the team that are already looking good enough to play. Seth Jones. He's only 78, eh? He's taking a little drop in value. Dougie Hamilton is 84 overall. But I was looking, like, who's the highest overall we got? Morgan Riley. Then Ekblad. Ekblad doesn't have much trade value at all. I remember we could have drafted him, couldn't we? And you guys noticed. I didn't even notice. I saw it in the comments. Like, oh, you should have taken Ekblad. I was like, well... I was expecting him to be gone in the first couple picks, but he fell to 13th. So we could have had Ekblad. He's an 86 overall defenseman at 22 years old. He's got a decent little chunk of trade value to him. Brodeen, there's Gormley. He's ours. You see CC down there as well. So we do have like a young core. But I wouldn't mind picking up a player like Ekblad. Maybe someone with less trade value like Spruill here. But it's just maybe not worth it at this point. Or at this exact moment. I don't know why D'Angelo has such low trade value. I might just pick him up just for the sake of adding someone to our prospect pool. 57, 4.5 red star. Same with Thrower. 74, 4 gold star. He's got 2 years to get better from 74. He could have 2 big jumps, you know? I'm going to go to trade value. I'm going to reverse it. So we've got like 26-year-olds, which I would be afraid to pick up a 26-year-old at this point. Harrington, 77 overall, 25. That's pretty good. Pittsburgh has 2 they're getting rid of, or they're not getting rid of, but that I could take from them. Mata and Harrington. Colorado's got Murphy and D'Angelo. Calgary's got Thrower and Seeloff. So there's a couple trades we could easily make here, it looks like. And they have the Siemens guy as well. I'm going to take a look at Colorado. Because, like, they've got a lot of D, it looks like. Put that guy in there. That guy in there. I don't really want to take big risks. I don't know why they want to get rid of him instead of some of these other guys, but you never know. Who do they have just for D? Johnson, Barry, Elliott, Sanguinetti. Fane and Green. So they're not playing any of these players on their actual lineup right now. D'Angelo and Murphy have literally no trade value. Murphy, like, he's 78 overall. Like, I don't understand. He's just got no physical. He's got a good shot, good puck skills. His offensive awareness is average. His defensive awareness is average. His skating's good. I like Murphy. I mean, the physical category doesn't do much. Anyway, D'Angelo, he's a little bit shittier because he hasn't made any kind of jumps yet, but he does have 3 years to start. He's a defenseman, and his defensive category is 1 star, so that would have to get better. And then Siemens, who's a little bit more trade value. He does have no puck skills, not really any offensive stuff. I think I like Murphy the best out of all these guys. I don't know if we'd be able to take Siemens just because he actually has a pube's worth of trade value. I don't know who they want from us. This could be an easy way to add to our prospect pool. We're not using Bickle for anything. We just took him for make that trade go through last time. Hishin. If Denault ends up playing like shit, I wouldn't mind bringing Joe Hishin up. He's got decent shot, right, and his defense is average. But I kind of would rather play Denault because he still could get better. So I don't really want to put Hishan in there. Jimmy Hayes we are using, so don't really want to put him in the trade. What about our picks? All we have is our first. We've already gotten rid of our depth picks. They don't want any of our goalies, it said, right? Okay. But I guess I'll put Hishan in there just to make this go through. Obviously, this isn't going to work with Siemens in there, so we'll take him out and try this out. I don't think it'll work, but it's worth a shot. No. Goalies. Who are we never going to use? Winehandle. I mean, we could put him in the trade, see if it adds, see if it makes it go through. No, we need to pick up a goalie if we do that. Shit. Defenseman. They don't want any of our shitty little prospects. Look at all the right wingers we have. Jesus Christ. Zanin we're keeping. Wouldn't mind putting Zanin in, actually. Third line left winger. Like, look at that shot. It's just because he can't play D. So who do we have on the third line left wing right now? It is Jimmy Hayes, isn't it? Or is he? No, he's fourth line. Kucherov, It was Bedker. I moved Bedker down to the fourth line. I put Kucherov up to play with. Yeah, so it's Kucherov right there now. Hanowski is on the right. I don't want to trade Hanowski because he's fucking amazing for us. I don't want to trade Kucherov because he can still get better. I don't mind trading Jimmy Hayes, but like, who am I going to put on that fourth line? It's almost better for Zanin to be playing in the AHL crushing than it is to put him on the fourth line in the NHL. Put a pick in. I mean, none of these picks are going to be worth anything. I'm going to take Jonas out of here. Value you have on the table is too far off. Anything they want, I don't really want to give up. I don't want to give up Ernie. Don't want to give up Denault. I'm fine with giving up some of these players. But we just don't have much, you know what I mean? We don't have too many assets on the team. Which is why I wanted to make this trade in the first place, to get some players that are actually decent. What I could do... No one wants Bickle because he blows. We'll just put Hishon on there. 4th and 5th, and just take Murray, because D'Angelo, too much of a risk right now. This will go through, and we'll just get one prospect, which is fine. I mean, what are you going to do?